So there's a lot of momentum here, and it's coming towards you because of your energy. You attract, you don't chase, and that's the vibe because you've spent some time alone and you're able to make decisions from a place of wisdom. This judgment that you're judging other people and you're getting justice because of this, because the fact that you can sit from a clean space and look at everyone. There's also love here. So when people are judged by you, it's almost like constructive criticism. So you definitely have a lot of people in your energy that are chasing you, and people who are dependent on your love and possibly fighting. People find it hard to explain why you are so kind to people and why you get these promotions that some say you aren't qualified for, but the boss knows you. They know something about you is special. They know you will fit the job perfectly. It's almost like your background is being judged. Like, do you have the right degree from the right university? And people are quick to judge you, but it feels like a part around them. So they definitely need you in their energy. Somebody wants to come in and communicate with you to work with them. And it feels like the boss is directly involved with this union. And they definitely see you as someone who can help their business grow. If this is your energy, definitely stick around because we're getting into it. And keep in mind that all of my messages are general. If you like to book a personal reading, you can do so by sending your payment and question through PayPal. My prices are in my bio, and I'll get back to you within the same day. Thank you so much for your business working with you. Now let's get into this message. The message is you're being invited into the room you once prayed for. It's something you can't explain. There's a dependency on your love to survive, and you're being told to seek wisdom first. So I'm getting that this room that you pray for, it could be something that you're manifesting. It could be a business situation that you're being invited into a room to speak with a certain group of people. It feels like you won't be able to explain exactly how your name got mentioned and want to work with you. But there's some energy here that there's a dependent on your love to survive. There's someone who's dependent on your energy and they cannot survive without your love. And with that situation, you're being told to seek wisdom first. And also with wisdom comes finances, comes financial abundance. So, okay. Something going on with the mouth chakra here. Mouth chakra. That is not what it's called. The throat chakra. Okay. So you're invited into a room you once prayed for. Let's get more energy on the spirit. Something you can't explain. What's going on? Oh, no. We're going to do another shuffle. That's like literally every card I pulled in last reading. What's going on with this energy? Something you cannot explain. Like, why are all of those cards popping up again? Fresh card spirit. If it comes up again, then that's wild. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a boss that knows about you. It almost feels like a romance. Like this person is attracted to you, but they definitely want to work with you. It's a positive partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a platonic situation, but they definitely want to work with you. And it feels like there's something about your qualifications that people don't understand how you know what you know. It's like they're saying you're underqualified, but there's someone who looks at you from a certain perspective that's basically like you're humble enough for. The vibe is that you're easy to control. There's some frustration here because someone is dependent on your love and they feel like you're slipping away from them. It almost feels like they're chasing you for some reason. And then you're being told to be wise about this energy, which I feel like you have more than enough wisdom when it comes to this person who is obsessed with you. You know when to engage and when to pull back with this energy. This is your energy if you're resonating book a reading. So there's a relationship here between you and a boss or someone you look up to, someone who respects you. And it feels like you can't explain or they can't explain or other people in your energy don't understand what the connection is. But there's something deeper here. It's like you're attractive because you don't chase. You attract. Yeah, it makes sense. You attract, you don't chase. That's it's hard to explain, but there it is. You have wisdom in knowing who to chase after and when to stand your ground when you're the one being chased and not to run away from this energy. A tower is coming out. Yeah, something definitely happened before your name was mentioned, and you're being seen as the one who can fix the situation. Again, there's something where you come from, your background. Nostalgia is coming up. It's like a certain time. There's something about you that's reminiscent of a certain time period, and then a judgment card is coming out. And also, you have a really good judge on character, and people notice that about you. It's possibly because you had time to yourself, and so you know how to understand different cultures and groups to understand if you're not from here. How do you know so much is the vibe? And someone 222 on the clock, someone is saying you're the right person for the job because you're willing to look at a situation and not quickly judge. You're not quick to or snap to judge, even though you might be thinking certain things. I feel like people are reading your mind to the point where you don't have to say anything. They already know where you're coming from. And they're definitely after your love. You definitely have this unique kind of love that people want to ride on. They want to take a ride on. And they don't want to get off. But it feels like you got a lot of people on your energy in this way. And you know that you're gaining popularity. You know that this kind of attention is useful in your career. You could be in marketing. You could also have a social media. You could also be a psychic in this energy. But it feels like you're more so into finance or something where you're supposed to have some kind of a background and know where this wisdom is coming from. It's almost like a financial psychic kind of energy. Like it feels like you can tell someone they're about to win the lottery or what numbers they're about to win or should play is the vibe. It feels like you're really special and people notice this about you, and that's the reason why they're following you. But you know not to get too tangled up in their energy because it's your energy that they want. Thanks to everyone who stuck around to the end. I love you guys.